Bursa, the first capital of the Ottoman Empire nestled in the foothills of Mount Uludag. The city of Bursa holds a special place in Turkish history. As the first capital of the burgeoning Ottoman Empire, Bursa was not only a center of political power but also a hub of cultural, economic, and religious development. This ancient city, rich in history and heritage, played a pivotal role in shaping the identity and future of the Ottoman state. The early Ottomans. In the late 13th century, the Ottoman Turks, under the leadership of Osman I, began their expansion from a small frontier principality into a powerful empire. Following the successful conquest of Bursa in 1326 by Osman's son, Orhan Gazi, the city was chosen as the first capital of the Ottoman Empire. Strategic importance. Bursa's location was strategic, situated at the crossroads of important trade routes, and close to the Byzantine territories that the Ottomans sought to conquer. The city's fertile lands and abundant resources also made it an ideal center for the Ottomans' expanding domain. Architectural splendor. As the capital, Bursa witnessed significant architectural developments. Orhan Gazi initiated the construction of mosques, baths, and markets, laying the foundation for the city's future grandeur. The Grand Mosque, Ulu Cami, commissioned by Sultan Bayezid I, became a symbol of the city's importance and an architectural marvel of its time. Cultural flourishing. Bursa quickly became a center of learning and culture. The city attracted scholars, poets, and artisans, contributing to the development of a distinct Ottoman culture. The tombs of the early Ottoman sultans, located in Bursa, became places of pilgrimage, further cementing the city's spiritual significance. Economic hub. Bursa's position on the Silk Road made it a thriving center of trade. The city became renowned for its silk industry, with Bursa silk becoming one of the most sought-after commodities in the region. The establishment of bazaars and caravanserais facilitated commerce and contributed to the city's prosperity. Move to Edirne. In 1363, after the Ottomans expanded their territories into the Balkans, Sultan Murad I moved the capital to Edirne, Adrianople, to better administer the empire's growing European territories. Despite this, Bursa remained an important administrative and cultural center. Legacy. Although Bursa was no longer the political capital, it continued to hold a special place in Ottoman history. The city retained its status as a cultural and spiritual hub, with its historical sites, including the Green Mosque, Yeşil Cami, and the Green Tomb, Yeşil Turbe, continuing to attract visitors and pilgrims to UNESCO World Heritage. Today, Bursa's historical significance is recognized globally. The city's historical sites, including the early Ottoman architecture, have been designated as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These sites offer a glimpse into the city's glorious past and its role in the formation of the Ottoman Empire. Modern Bursa. In the modern era, Bursa continues to thrive as an industrial and cultural center. Known for its natural beauty, hot springs, and rich culinary traditions, the city blends its historical heritage with contemporary life, remaining a vibrant and dynamic part of Turkey. Bursa, nestled in the fertile lands of northwest Anatolia at the foot of the majestic Mount Uludag, is a city steeped in history, where the echoes of the Ottoman Empire's early days still resonate. As the first capital of the Ottoman Empire, Bursa served not only as the political center of a fledgling dynasty, but also as the cradle of its burgeoning culture, economy, and spirituality. The story of Bursa is, in many ways, the story of the Ottoman Empire itself, a tale of ambition, growth, and the profound impact of history on a city that would become the foundation stone of one of the greatest empires the world has ever known. Osman and the founding of the empire. The seeds of the Ottoman Empire were sown in the late 13th century when Osman I, the leader of a small Turkic principality, began to carve out a domain in the lands of Anatolia. As Osman's influence grew, so did the need for a central location that could serve as the heart of his burgeoning state. The city of Bursa, with its strategic position and rich resources, became the focal point of this ambition. Conquest of Bursa. In 1326, after years of siege, Bursa fell to Osman's son, Orhan Gazi. This conquest was not just a military victory. It was the turning point that transformed the Ottomans from a small band of warriors into a state with a defined capital. Bursa's capture was a symbol of the Ottomans' rising power and their intent to establish a lasting dominion, a new capital. With Bursa as the capital, the early Ottoman rulers set about transforming the city into a center of administration, culture, and religion. The city was adorned with grand architectural projects, including mosques, madrasas, Islamic schools, and markets that would lay the foundation for the city's future prosperity. The establishment of these institutions was crucial for consolidating Ottoman rule and projecting the power and legitimacy of the new state. Cultural and spiritual hub, Bursa quickly became more than just a political center. It was also a cultural and spiritual heartland. Scholars and mystics were drawn to the city, contributing to the development of a unique Ottoman identity. The early sultans were buried in Bursa, and their tombs became sites of pilgrimage, reinforcing the city's spiritual significance. The construction of the Grand Mosque, Ulu Cami, with its 20 domes and expansive interior, reflected the city's growing importance and the Ottomans' commitment to creating an enduring legacy. Economic flourishing. Bursa's strategic location on trade routes, including the Silk Road, allowed it to thrive as a commercial center. The city became famous for its silk production, with Bursa silk gaining renown across the region. The establishment of vibrant bazaars and caravanserais facilitated trade and commerce, attracting merchants from across the Ottoman territories and beyond. This economic prosperity not only bolstered the city's importance but also contributed to the wealth and stability of the early Ottoman state. Edirne and the expansion